Guys, you got to understand how these idiots here work, okay? They have an Elon Musk type mentality, you know. I got to climb up there again tomorrow and put on the new float, okay? Because the float that came with the valve for the float, it doesn't work right. So I got to put on a new float. I got one with a copper valve, and it'll work properly. And we'll take the damn thing apart, get the drill, put it on there, make sure it's not leaking off the roof, okay? Then instead of waiting 24 hours and stuff, what we'll do is we'll dry off the roof tomorrow. We've got Gorilla tape that we have on the tub right there, and what we'll do is we'll clean it off, and it'll be dry in the morning, and we'll put down the Gorilla tape all across the part where it's leaking down the roof, where it's like at Conley Elementary and it's got mold. Okay, and this place has always had things about mold, or the bats getting in, bad guano in the hole, and this, okay, you know, it's like, and they offered me twice, you know, invitations to have, you know, stuff like box bowl houses and things and stuff like that in the Gila, in money if I joined the Templos Illuminati, the people that home invaded and sexually abused and manipulated my family, and then try to make me feel inadequate, and then make the rest of the family that hangs out with the self-righteous religious hypocrites of the mind fuck, we're better than you, egomaniac version of assholes in this valley, you know, try to make me feel like a pervert, because I'm pragmatic, I'm honest. You know, when stuff happens in my house and in my family and stuff, and I had to deal with stuff to get this technology to, you know, put people, I don't worry about people in my family being embarrassed, you know. Amy made porno videos that Yorgev coached her through. They were on our her MP3 in Sierra Vista before we left, and she would let Natalie listen to that MP3. Okay, and Yorgev would use those porn videos, and he coached her through them to get people to pay to watch him to pay his bills. Okay, and then he moves here using Crumb as a tool to get his nationalization here, and then he's online. I love NASA, so NASA gives him a job. So all these people in this town that do these pervert things, they take care of all the people that they use to manipulate, and they do it to set me off and make me angry and see how emotional he's going to get. And it's like, well, yeah, I get emotional. I mean, anybody in their right mind would get emotional, like with that asshole at the damn, you know, Motel Boulevard. You're crazy and a liar. And it's like, you little fucking disgusting pervert. Just because you don't want to know, you don't want your wife to know that you and your buddies have been masturbating to teenage girls' private surveillance videos for the last 30 years that are too hot for you to have sex with. I'm a crazy liar. Oh, shit. I'm pretty sure his wife knows. Pretty sure she does. And a lot of times, a lot of these people, you know, they'll get dementia, Alzheimer's, because they'll check out, you know. They can't handle the life the way it is, and then they have to take medicines, Rexulti and things like that, because they check out. They can't handle their lives. They can't handle what they've done, and they can't handle what's been happening to them. Okay. Well, my family, because I'm such a buffer and most of the shit happens to me, it's a little bit easier for my family to come to terms with. They just get a little upset when I sit there and say, man, guys, come on, step up and at least see me as the guy like King David and stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. You're just acting cocky. No, I'm not acting cocky. You know, what's acting cocky is people who think they got Jesus on layaway because they've declared him God. And if you don't declare him God and don't stand up for the Lord's Prayer, you don't get to go to magic heaven with us. It's like, you can't do that. That's irrational. That's not acceptable. Okay. So, you know, as far as, you know, people like, I don't worry about Barack Obama or Jennifer Lopez or Kevin Hart and people like that and Snoop Dogg getting embarrassed. You know, look what happened with my family. You know, so I don't sit there and say, yeah, I don't worry about you being embarrassed when this all flips. And then, oh, I think I might want to commit suicide. You didn't think about, you know, Amy's or Steffi's feelings. You didn't think about Patrick and Natalie's feelings. You didn't think about my dad's and my sister's and my brother-in-law's feelings. You know, you didn't think they might be a little embarrassed or uncomfortable about what happened. But I always explained to my family, you're not a multimillionaire who has business partners. Well, my family kind of does, but it's a little different. It's a little different. It's just made it look like he's really crazy and he's a pervert. And I'm like, no, I'm neither crazy nor pervert. I'm very pragmatic, and I tell you exactly what was happening in my house and exactly what was going on in my head while these crazy perverts were trying to make me look and feel inadequate and perverse and disgusting. So, and even if the surveillance isn't there anymore, the technology 2 and 2 is 4. I'm living by the Lord's Prayer. These people are, you're talking NASA, okay? How much money do satellite owners in the United States make off of pornography, guys? And I've used pornography to take care of my prostate so I don't die from depression because of chemical poisoning. Okay, so I have used pornography too. I don't pay for it, okay? But I've used it to remember what it was like to have a sexual relationship with a woman and to look at it and say, oh yeah, that was talking about the good old days. So I don't sit there and say, you're an angel. I am an angel, okay? I stand up for the Lord's Prayer, get made to look like a pervert by a bunch of perverts with science projects and money, okay? And I have to go online, okay, and look at women who sell their bodies for pornography to remember what it's like to have sex with a wife that I hoped would be faithful to me because I was faithful to her. Okay. I don't think you guys comprehend what the fuck is going on and how much David Rockefeller. You guys you should sit at church instead of say, yes, Jesus loves me. You should sit there and sing at church every Sunday. Yes, David Rockefeller hates me. Yes, David Rockefeller hates me. And I'm just like him, so I hate David Rockefeller. And he's collected all the evidence on our science projects that we use for entertainment and philanthropy. That's what you ought to sing every day in church on Sunday. And I've been telling you guys this since I got back home from Sierra Vista because I had telekinetic, communications with the guy when I was in Sierra Vista. It didn't happen a lot when I came back here. He already told me everything he needed to know as much as he needed to know back there. Okay. They wanted me to join the left wing to get rid of all because to him, left-wing people, I'm a prostitute, he doesn't have a problem with Jennifer Lopez. She'll, I was proud to be the hustler lady, the prostitute in the VIP rooms and stuff like that to help pay my bills. I was proud to do it. I'm pragmatic. I did it. Yeah, I paid my bills. You'd do it too if you had the goods to get the money for the thing. Okay, so he, for some reason, because he still believes money's real and he'll do anything to keep fighting to fuck over money, he respects that because he's a crazy person. Okay, where my family, okay. He could catch them watching worse porn than what Jennifer Lopez and Constant Wu did on Hustlers, okay? And then go to church every Sunday and say, well, I need Jesus to die for me because I can't stop watching porn. Okay, and you're like, oh, fuck. Why don't you just admit? But I don't understand. Why are you using porn? You have a wife that's attractive that has sex with you. I mean, I have to have porn because half the fort is fucking my wife passing around chat rooms trying to get me to go off so they'll see how many people I can kill if I get upset. I don't understand. Okay, sure. I was like, what? So it's just crazy assholes. This is the way they are. So yeah, Elon Musk is an idiot. Mark Zuckerberg is an idiot. Bill Gates is an idiot. And poor Jeff on YouTube, he's an idiot too. The kid I watched from Google on BBC, he might be trying to, oh gosh, I think I'm an idiot too. Yeah, it's entirely tangible. You guys want to adopt Howard Wolowitz? Simon and Theodore and Alvin. Okay! Me, I want a hula hoop. Let's load this up. Maybe I can get to bed by midnight. All right, peace out.